President Trump is not happy after the ceasefire he brokered between Israel and Iran appeared to have been violated. I'm Scripps News' Holly Furfer, and this is Morning Rush. President Trump says he is especially disappointed in Israel, who he said quickly violated that truce.
They violated it, but Israel violated it too.
Are you questioning if Israel is committed?
Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I've never seen before. The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. You know, when I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning.
And while President Trump maintains the ceasefire remains intact, the U.S. military could be sending even more assets to the Middle East. Scripps News Global Affairs correspondent Maya Rodriguez is live in our D.C. newsroom. Maya, this seems to be moving moment to moment, but what additional military assets might be heading to that region, and what would their mission be?
Holly, you know, it's possible another aircraft carrier strike group could be making its way to the Middle East. At this point, the final destination of the USS Gerald R. Ford strike group is not clear. Naval officials are only saying that Europe will be its first stop. The USS Gerald Ford departed from Norfolk, Virginia this morning, and while it is heading towards the European theater of operations, naval officials say their mission maintains flexibility and that they could easily move 700-plus miles within a day. Two other aircraft carrier strike groups are already deployed to the region. One is the USS Carl Vinson, and the other is the USS Nimitz, which had been in the South China Sea before heading towards the Middle East last week. Here is what U.S. naval officials had to say about whether the tensions in the Middle East could impact the USS Gerald Ford.
Our mission is always the same. We operate on the high seas. We bring power projection. We defend ourselves when needed. We're ready to do humanitarian assistance if we need to. I don't think it's changed much with what's unfolding. This is the exact naval mission package that you want to go over the horizon and support the National Command Authority, the Joint Force, plug right in and be integrated with the Joint Force and be ready to conduct our missions. I am not worried about our sailors. They are extremely resilient and awesome, and they've been trained to a very high level, to an exquisite, extreme level of readiness to be ready to go today.
Naval officials also say right after the October 7th attacks of Hamas on Israel, they updated their training for sailors, adding that they have been adjusting that training on a weekly basis ever since then. They would not get into details of what they say they have modernized and evolved in their training, only to say that they have changed their training, tactics, and procedures. Holly?
All right, Scripps News Global Affairs correspondent Maya Rodriguez live for us. Thank you for that update.